Alright, much brew about nothing time. Playing some Venser Bant in Modern. And, alright, we can deal with this. Wall of Omens, hopefully get the mana for Eternal Witness. And we got our Venser. Oh man, I'm excited for this deck. Venser is like my all-time favorite Planeswalker, but we never get to play it. Alright, let's lead on Misty, so we can Wall of Omens next turn. See what our opponent's on. This hand's probably not great against hardcore combo. 4 is for our opponent. Dryad Militant. Alright, well, crack Misty. Grab a Breeding Pool. Yeah, get Breeding Pool. Ooh, Spell Queller could be sweet. Let's run out our Wall of Omens, draw a card. Put up some defense. More Spell Quellers. Well, just sitting on Spell Quellers for a few turns against this deck is probably decent. 4 is for our opponent. Definitely looks like mono green Stompy. Opponent has a Rancor, alright. And gets in for 4 with the Militant. Sure. Well, we'll take it for now, down to 15. Opponent passes. Play Ghost Quarter and pass the turn. Leave up our Spell Queller. 4 is for our opponent. Goes attacking. Yeah, we're going to take our beats one more time. Down to 11. Scavenging Ooze. Alright, so we'll just Queller the Ooze. Opponent passes. There's a Breeding Pool, which is pretty good. So let's Breeding Pool untapped and just pass the turn. Leave up Cryptic, leave up Spell Queller, leave up Path. Another land for our opponent. We are going to block with Spell Queller here. Opponent goes attacking. Block, block. Doing this because of Trample, if our opponent has pump spells. We don't want to get killed by, like, double Vines of the Vastwood or something ridiculous. Blossoming defense. So let's Spell Queller number 2. Alright, kill Dryad Militant. Opponent gets back Scavenging Ooze, which is pretty much fine. Opponent's down to 2 cards. We're getting close to having Venser on the battlefield. Left up Ghost Quarter in case we had to Ghost Quarter ourselves to get white mana, but it looks like we don't have to. So opponent gets back Rancor. Dungrove Elder. Ugh. Alright. We don't actually have a ready-made answer for that, unfortunately. Opponent passes. How do we deal with this Dungrove Elder? We can't let our opponent Rancor it. That would be very bad. So we can just Cryptic the Rancor. Maybe it's just like Cryptic tap counter. Then we're not advancing our board. Yeah, let's pass. I think we just got to counter the Rancor. I think we can chump Dungrove Elder as long as it doesn't have Trample. Experiment 1. Sure. That's fine. Pumps the Ooze. Okay. Pumps the Ooze. Well, we know what our opponent's last card is. Well, let's Cryptic. Bounce Scavenging Ooze. Draw a card. I think that's what we got to do. So bounce Ooze. Draw a card. Kitchen Finks is reasonable. Opponent goes attacking. So we will just block Dungrove Elder. Opponent replays the Ooze. Pumps Experiment 1. Yep. Eldrazi Displacer. We're having a hard time hitting our land drops, unfortunately. Opponent can eat our wall. Make this a 3/3. Well, that's Eternal Witness. Get back Misty Rainforest. Play Misty Rainforest. Crack Misty Rainforest. Grab an island. And just run out Wall of Omens to draw a card. And pass the turn. We're getting close to where we want to be, but the trample of this Rancor is going to be a concern. Our Venser blink value, while helpful, is not necessarily going to be enough here. There's the Rancor. Opponent attacks, attacks, attacks. So block here, block here. Actually, let's double block the Ooze. If our opponent drew a pump spell, we pretty much just lose. Opponent drew a pump spell. Oh, okay. Eating something with Ooze, that's fine. Alright, down to 3. Ooze is gone. Blossoming Defense doesn't do anything. The problem is how do we survive this Dungrove Elder? That's our challenge. Oh my god. Alright, another Dungrove Elder. I think we need a Cryptic. Man, we can't even bounce Dungrove Elder. This is not ideal. Play Misty. We're at 3. Well, crack Misty. Drop to 2. Get a Forest. Reflector Mage. Bounce Experiment 1. Kitchen Finks. Go up to 4. Pass the turn. In theory, if our opponent whiffs, this lets us survive another turn. Block, block, block. Opponent. I mean, we're still dead to a pump spell, like always. Goes attacking. So block here, block here, block here. And now our opponent top decked it. Yep. Whoo! Well, Dungrove Elder is super obnoxious for our deck. What do we got in the sideboard? Wrath of God is absurd. That is probably our single best card in this matchup. Cryptics can be good too if we get things going. Could also bring in Thrag Tusks. Those seem like our best options. This might be a matchup where we go down Renegade Rallier value, and Rexage, no. Spell Queller also seems reasonable. Slime, no. Spellskite can steal our opponent's enchantments and pump spells. And maybe we just gotta go down Serum Visions and just go on the all-creature plan. Let's try it like that. Alright, we're on the play. And, alright, we'll give this a shot. None of our huge answer cards, but we got some blockers, got a Kitchen Finks, maybe get to Cryptic eventually. Let's just plains go. Rancor is the real issue. Without Trample, our opponent's cards are not very scary. 4 is for our opponent, and Experiment 1. And Tormod Script, okay. Tormod Script is not a very good graveyard hate spell against our deck. Let's play Yavimaya Coast, run out our Wall of Omens. The problem with Tormod Script, and we run into this with our budget decks a lot, is you can't just pick things off one by one. It would be much scarier if it was a Relic of Progenitus, because then they could just like snipe our Kitchen Finks in response to the trigger and so forth. But with just a one-shot activation, you just gotta like give up a whole card to stop a Finks activation or something. Opponent has Rancor, of course. Well, we are going to block. If our opponent's going to use a pump spell to kill Wall of Omens, that's fine. Opponent passes. Well, play Forest and run out Kitchen Finks number 1. Super helpful in this matchup. Would be nice if we could get our blue mana at some point for this Cryptic. Pass the turn. 4 is for our opponent. Dungrove Elder, by the looks. It's a Dungrove Elder. Yep. Pumps Experiment 1. Sure. Is our opponent going to go attacking? They are. Well, we will kill your Experiment 1. See if they give up on their Tormod Script to stop half of a Finks. Alright, opponent does. I just don't know if that's worth a card. Maybe. So they stop half of the Finks. We get rid of the Tormod Script. Well, play Ghost Quarter. Play Ether Vial. Play a second Finks. And we'll just pass. Still want blue mana. That's been a problem this hand. Another Forest. Pumps the Elder. Opponent. Holy Dungrove Elders. Opponent's doing a good job of drawing Dungrove Elders. We will give them that. There's a Rancor. Gets in for 4. Well, we're going to block. If we draw a land, we can just Eternal Witness back our Wall of Omens and play Wall of Omens, which would be ideal. Hopefully a blue land. Opponent passes. Take up our Vial. Reflector Mage, little less than ideal. So let's float green. Ghost Quarter ourselves. Get an island. Run out Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness, back our Forest. Play our Forest. Pass the turn. So now we're 1 land away from Cryptic, which is something. Pump spells are still super annoying. If we can get to like Cryptic, Eternal Cryptic, stuff like that, we can buy a lot of time. Opponent. Groundbreaker! Okay. That's a legal play. Opponent attacks with everything. This is the jankiest death I have ever experienced. Come on, cast your Blossoming Defense. Yup, here it is. Aspects of the Hydra. Sure. Well, we do get back our figs. We drop to 7. Opponent still has multiple Dungrove Elders. We go up to 9. We desperately need blue mana. Groundbreaker goes away. Vial takes up to 2. Spell Queller. Well, this is not good. Eternal Witness gets back Wall of Omens. Vial and Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Not a land. Pass the turn. Thragtusk would be good if we could get it down. If we even live that long. Which is not guaranteed. Dryad Militant. That kind of shuts down our Cryptic Looping plan. Good God, do we need a land. Opponent. Goes attacking. Goes attacking. Well, wall in front of this one. Both creatures in front of the non-trample one. Does our opponent have another pump spell? With as rough as this has been, if we draw a land, we are likely back in the game. Because we can Thragtusk and then use Vial to put a 3-drop into play. Opponent has another pump spell. Wraths our board. Well, land or bust. It is land or bust time, I believe. Or very close to it. Down to 6. Oh, come on, deck. Give us a land. One time. One time. Vial goes up to 3. Not a land. Oh, deck. This is a nightmare. This is the nightmare. Well, I guess we passed the turn. And we are just running out of time. Wow, this has been so bad. Opponent goes to combat. So let's Vial in Reflector Mage. Bounce Dryad Militant. Opponent probably top decked something to just kill us here, I assume. Spell Queller. Chump Chump. If they drew a pump spell, then nice running, I guess, is all we can really say. Chump Chump. And land or bust. Literal land or bust. We drop to 3. If we get down Thragtusk, we go to 8. We can Vial and Displacer and keep playing Magic. If we whiff on lands, the game just ends. Opponent has a Scavenging Ooze, which is spectacular for them. Vial's going to stay at 3. We draw another 4-drop, and we scoop it up. Well, Venser Bant has not much luck in that game. Wow.
Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.